Okay. Leave that there. And I need to engage my chat. Engaged. Into, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. We're going to do that. Ooh, do I dare? Do I dare? Do I dare? Oh, maybe. Just out of curiosity, just this actually, this one. Okay, this one's a definite. The other ones I think are maybe this one. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Yeah. A little bit. Come on. Okay. Hello there, Dar and Baz. What am I mumbling about? Oh, I could have just... It's hard to say. It's hard to say what I was mumbling about. I think it was... Oh, that wouldn't go. No, that wouldn't go. But we'll check anyway, because this might be just... Yeah, and I actually got one piece of paper. Well, oh, yeah. Hold on, I need to make a note. This is out of the color book. Yeah, color book. Color book, spray paint. Spray paint. Cardstock. Okay, one each. And I will understand what that means when it comes time. Okay, now, actually, let's do it. And well, it still works, so we'll do it that way for the time being. I know I've been in this one. All right, now we'll go ahead and leave that because, yeah. Okay, now we'll put this. Yeah, one each. Okay, and that will go up here. All right, now my title. Oh, my word. Hello, Nancy and Kimberly. Wow, I looked up, and I look back up, Imelda. Wow. Hello, people. Hello, Candy. Hello, this is a frugal eclectic, otherwise known as a noodle. Okay, now we have that introduction out of the way. Let me go get my hauls. Okay. Yeah. Kimberly, all will be revealed. My haul box, I'm already painting them. I got them cut already. And I'm in the process of painting the puppies. Yeah, stay tuned. Just sit back and relax. I'm telling you. I'll start calling you that carrot thing. the unusual carrot cake. Oh, that conjures up a story. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, I have you will notice I actually have, well, some of my hauls are actually, I bought a class. I bought a Connie Solera 20, she's retiring the 21 Secrets, and she, I think at the end of the year, and so I got the 21 Secret, I bought the 21 Secret faces, open faces or something like that. It's 21 Secrets, but it's a faces, just where the people, the different artists focus on faces only, the different styles of faces. So that's actually technically a haul, because I did, you know, but okay, I got, yeah, I got a Zandra Christmas card. So stick with that up with some of my Christmas cards. Then I got Judy. I got her Christmas tag. She got me a penguin. She made me a penguin. And I tell you, and then, oh my giggles, she had to send me some blue and purple, but I will accept it because, yeah, it's okay because my mom liked it, but it's not, yeah. But anyway, yeah, my snot nose, what did I call her? Bratty sister. If I had a sister, yeah, she'd be my snot-nosed bratty sister. But she made me a dangle with an elephant on the end. I wonder why. Yeah, and she gets the fish. Yep, Imelda, she gets the bait, the fish bait. Yeah. So this will just get hooked right up here. Oh, she's right-handed. She didn't do it left-handed. So I have to do it right-handed. Okay, there. Now it's, all right. Okay. And okay, so my tag, let's see, where can I put, oh, here, I'll put my tag over here. One moment, please. Or no, it won't fit. The ribbon's in the way. Well, oh, let's see, where can I put it? I don't have a whole lot of neck rotation here right now. Okay, there, I'll put it up here. And okay, I got this, my winnings from Beth. I got this Monday. I got all of this on Monday. My card from Zandra and my card, my little Christmas tag from Judy. I managed to open the Zandra and the Judy, like by the time I got home Monday after Pettibon, and yeah, it was by 8:15, and I was, yeah, 8 o'clock, something like that. And I forgot all about this until just a few, like early this morning. I'm like, oh, in my brain, oh, I forgot. I got that from Beth. Oh, I gotta open it up. And yeah, so I won this in over at Beth's channel. So yeah, I always wanted something of his. And so now I got something. And yeah. So yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah. Okay. Now, oh my giggles. Now, oh, I'll show you the physical. Well, actually, when I downloaded it and I printed it out, the other haul became physical. So anyway, that's going to take, you're just going to have to indulge me because you'll understand. You'll just have to put up with it. You'll understand when we get there. Okay, my Jonna. Hello there, dot you. My dot dash, my nemesis. Greetings, fellow human. Okay, anyway, I bought from Jonna, and she's the preppy crafty girl, I believe. She has an Etsy. She's one of the fibs. And oh my giggles, no, it didn't come in this box, but yeah. Okay, now, here goes. Breathe in, out, in. Well, okay, so there, we got that, right? I'll try to sit this on my lap. Well, when she saw these, I'm like, oh, these are the ones I fell in like with. I haven't even taken them out because they sit by my bedside and I look at them. But for you guys, I'll take them out. These are the ones that I fell in like. These are the tags. Yep, they're cloth tags. I don't know, she might still have some in there. I don't know. But these are the ones that, like I said, I fell in like. So I said, okay, God, no one can have them but me. And so, yeah, I got them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, yeah. Well, now, one moment, please, while I put them back in there. You know, because it's kind of like that thing of, okay, I have the money and everything, but then it's like my husband's, one of the days that he goes, actually physically goes into work. And I'm like, I want these ordered now. And I'm like chomping at the bit. And then I have to relax. And I'm saying, okay, God, you know what I want. So it stays in there so I can get it when he gets home. So we can order it when he gets home. Yeah. Okay. And of course, it came all beautifully wrapped and everything. But of course, I've been in it. So it didn't stay that way, okay? Just saying. It did not stay that way. Hello there, Joan. Oh, yeah. Weird plastic wrap in the armpits. Kind of weird. But yeah, here. This is the Preppy Crafty Girl on Etsy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, it's an actual card. I thought it was just like, oh, okay, now, one moment. Let me read it. It might be private. Yeah, it's mushy and private, so you can't, but you can see the front of it. I thought it was like a postcard until just now. I go, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's mushy and private, and you can't see it, the inside of it, but you can see the outside. And then, of course, these. How many of us grew up with these? I think I still have my mom's around here somewhere. All in its container about like this, and it had a clear flip, see-through flip. And we didn't eat all of them. She didn't fix all of them, but there was actually quite a few that, yeah, we had. And then I got this one. This is an empty one. And I thought this would encourage me as I may never use it. I may just use it as like a sizing and inspiration to like, duh, whether I do this in fabric or paperboard or whatever, it's like, hello, do this. Do this. You can do this. Yeah. Okay. Then well, you guys know me. Well, some of you might remember this. I don't talk about it too much. But you know that rifle company, like the stationery? But I don't even go over there anymore to look. And this is how this came. This is how it came packaged in this little thing. I got a TN. And I looked and I go, ooh, I spotted instantly, ooh, this has got to be Rifle Company. And I'm like, it was another one. Okay, God, that one stays in there. It's mine. It's got my name on it. Because again, chomping in the bit, my husband has to come home before I can, because he does much better at ordering than I do. I can sometimes mess things up, and yeah, it's not pretty. When you temporarily delete people's blogs, you kind of tend to shy away from placing online orders. Just saying. Okay, well, anyway. And then, so this is Rifle Company. And Jonna made this traveler's notebook. And then, of course, this is, now see, I actually used this one. I didn't carry it around and misplace it. This was the second one. Remember the last, I told you at Xandra's, I ordered this. Oh, she still has it. So I ordered another one. Well, this time, instead of walking around with it and temporarily losing it, I actually used it. Okay, and that is also a reminder that I need to set my timer. Okay, now let me set my timer for an hour and we will check to see how I'm doing. Okay, so I've set my, okay. And so I got, now, and then I got to thinking, oh, I looked up and, Shauna, for those of you who go to Shauna's channel, she's doing, where she takes an old book and she does doodles in it. She's got separate videos and that she paints and doodles in them. And I've been wanting to do it. Well, I have a book set aside, but then I had to, in order for it to actually, then I got to thinking, ooh, I could do that in here. Well, then I had to take it's an old book. So it's the signature. So I had to snip the signatures in order. So now it only just a little bit of it shows, where before like a ½ inch showed. So that's how many signatures I took out of this one. But that's what I plan to do with this one. And I just made a little cover that will remain in here, because see, this and this, they work well together. So even if I get this finished and shift this out of here. So that's what I'm using that for. But yeah, it came with this little, yeah, this little, yeah. Okay. And you can see I'm kind of like, ooh, hyper about this goodies. And then just before, and then of course I had to go over, because then I got like, I saw her video. Jonna has a YouTube, the preppy crafty girl YouTube. And I went over there, and since I follow her, I saw on my dashboard, and then all her Christmas things, and I'm like, and I go, ooh, that cardinal kit. And then, ooh, I wonder how much that is, and could I add it to my order? Maybe it's a good thing that he hasn't come home yet. He's away from, and I'm looking, go look. And then I went over and I looked, and I couldn't see hiding her hair of the cardinal kit. So someone must have purchased it, because I couldn't see hiding her hair of it. I thought, well, okay, while I was there, I noticed, oh, 100 pieces plus for $12 paper pack, vintage paper pack. I haven't even opened this. I'm like, hello. Hello. Yeah. So I added that to my thing. I added that to my thingy. Yep. And then I saw, now back in the day, you guys, I never had a whole bunch of any of this stuff, this, what you guys called hardware, because it was always too expensive or it was always sold out. And if I saved up for it and I finally had the money, then I could never find it because it was sold out. And she had a hardware pack in there for $15. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do $15. I've got that. I can do that. And look what I got in the hardware bundle. And this is like kind of like a de-stash thing for her. But ooh, look at that. And ooh, 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 ooh. Some more. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. These are attachments, like corner things and, metal. And okay. And then oh guys, look at this. Oh, I got not just one set, but 2 sets of feet. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it has well, if it doesn't have the hardware, I don't hear anything rattling. Maybe they're underneath or taped to the, because they've got the holes. But anyway. And then look at this also. I got knobs. I got me some knobs. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. And they haven't quite been licked, but they've been hugged. They've been hugged. And I think this is another set. And then on top of that, oh my giggles. Yeah, this is another set of knobs. So, right, I'm like, okay, and then, oh my giggles. Hey, Joycey, I was cleaning out my stencils. So I'm passing these on. Take what you want. If you don't want them, give them away. Thank you. I mean, this puppy is now empty, but it was heavy. And you're going to see those momentarily because Kimberly, do not become Judy or CB. I'm telling you, I don't have a naughty list, but I'm telling you, you better be careful. Dot might get after you. She might sick that copper stick on you. You gotta watch. You have to be careful if Dot's here, because that copper stick might be coming your way. Yeah. But, you notice I didn't repeat it. I remembered to look and to read it first before I started saying it. Yeah. I know you. I know you guys. Trying to get me to say something. Now, all right. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, now. Oh, righty. Whoopsie. Okay, now. Okay, here. This was basically empty until, look at all these. Now I have to find a dark something something. This might work. Now, some of you guys, if you remember this, or I haven't looked it up yet. But if you remember, I have a question on at least a couple of these, or maybe one of these. But anyway, this one is Scrap Goods Faux Batik Apple. This must have been some kind of a kit. These must have been in some kind of a kit. And these are both May 2005. And this is the Faux Batik pair. Okay. And these are old school. Again, this is Scrap Goods, July 2007. So this must have been some kind of a kit. And here is, what is this called? This is www.clubscrap.com. And it's just, here's some butterflies and some greenery and grass and stuff. Now this one I got a kick out of. I mean, oh wow. Now here it says Club Scrap. And what this is, and I thought, well, what is that? And then all of a sudden, back when you were scrapbooking, you did these. Here's a 12 by 12. And this is down to size. These are like to make little thumbnails. This is a 8.5 by 11. This is 2 by 12. Different things like this. And here's a 5 by 7 photo. Here's a 4. This is like a 4-inch circle. This is a 4.25 circle. Here's a 4 by 5 photo, 4 by 6 photo. This is to make your little sketches. And I'm like, oh, wow. Because even if you can apply this to you don't have to do it for scrapbooking. This can be for all kinds of, I'm like, oh, wow. And look, and here's some, like, wow, this is an envelope thing with different windows. And yeah, this is just, here's another Club Scrap. And here's a Paris one. Now this is a Ranger ink. Ranger ink. These two are Ranger ink. And they have little HSC numbers on them. But, oh, wow. Okay. What? Imelda, are you on Dot's naughty list? Okay. And then here's another one. This one, it doesn't have a name to it, but there's a coffee mug and just some, yeah. And here's the steam to the coffee mug. I've already used that one. I'll go ahead and put it back in here. This is my my hinge, my keeper thing. And it has Laura's Traveler's Notebook. And it has the date that I started it. And that way, and it has the bottom and top, And I had to attach it to something. So I thought, well, here, let's attach it to this so I don't, yeah. And then, guys, oh my giggles. Hi, Teresa. Oh my giggles. Can we just say that wasn't the end of it? There are gear stencils. 2 gear stencils. And this one is Art Tool Company. Gearhead, called Gearhead FX1110. And freehand airbrush template. But, you know, hey, hello. And I don't know what this one is. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I misspoke. The Crafters Workshop. And it gives the number. But wow, I have, ooh, I'm like, okay, I got gear. I got 3 gears now. And I'm, oh, yeah. Because this is slightly different from the other. Okay, see, let's see. Let me get this in here. Hold on. Just a little bit tricky. All right. Then, like I said, old school again. This is Scrap Goods. Now, this is a sliders box, May 2006. And I'm assuming here's the slider mechanism. And I guess we'll eventually get it figured out. You know. Okay, see? I'm assuming this is like, here's the tabs and you attach it somewhere. But if any, yeah, so that's what I need to see if they're still in business. Scrap Goods. It's a trademark on this. If anyone remembers these, and here's like a card, a purse card with like a bow tie and whatever. And this is, what is this called? A mini file folder book, July 2005. And I assume this is where you sew. And here's the, yeah. It's like, oh, wow. These are just old school. And just, now here's, this is a stitch thing. A stitchable envelope and enclosures, like an egg and just like a tombstone style. Oh, wow. And this is a, what does they call it? What do they call it? This does not have a name, oddly enough. I don't see one. No, this one doesn't have one. But it's just an envelope, a one-piece envelope. This is a tag, an oversized long tag, and it's envelope. And this is Doodles. And I've already used this one. I've already used this one. And this one is a bottle cap background. Yeah. October 2004, it looks like. Yeah. And yeah, now this is snowflakes, but these could be used for mandalas. And I don't, yeah, nothing else. Okay, then the one thing, and like I said, I've already kind of used these. So yeah, that was my haul and that little whatchamacallit gift from Jonna. And now, oh my giggles, I purchased a Shauna digital. Well, I'm not going to get too hyper about it. Yes, it's annoying, but on the other hand, you know, just have to. Yeah, that's from the Performance Stack. Mary Beth sent it to me. Yeah, it's called the Performance Stack by DCWV. And I've been, the last 4 or 5 months, I've been using it quite heavily. Now, now, I bought Shauna digital. And Oh my. I bought the fire and water element digital. Okay. And I printed them out. And then, because she has both the blues, greens, and yellow, and then she had the pinks and blacks, and she had, blacks and browns, all of it, right? And it's supposed to go together, but I just cannot bring myself, for some reason, I cannot bring myself to put blue and pink together. I just cannot do it. I tried. I really tried. Saturday and Sunday, I really tried. And well, by Sunday evening, I was building a kit. So now I'm like, oh, I cannot believe this. I'll show you what happened. This is, and yeah, and you can, yeah, if, yeah, you saw these last week because I got these Happy Mail from Gila, and I'm the remnants of the music, and I kind of got a story going on in my head. And this, of course, is the terms of use, for the, and so I will show you. Oh yeah, I got the Barb Creative Challenge as well. And so here, this is, okay, this is another one of them. These are the two that I've used. If anyone knows how to do, this is a 4x4 envelope book. And I have this cut out, and then I have this, but I forget. I actually have two of these and one of these, but I'm forgetting how you would attach them because, it's a tuck, right? It's to tuck. This is bigger than this one, but like, so if anyone can help me, like, to figure it out, and I can I'll show you when I get to the blue one. And then I have this one, and I've already used this one. This is a 6x6 folders sheet and tabs. I've used this part. Yeah. Okay, so this is the main. Well, I've taken them apart, some of the little elements page. Well, anyway, this is the big, this is the kit, right? This is the papers. This is the fire element part. And this is where the pinks and the browns and a little bit of the burgundy black and, all that, And I've already played with this one. I've already added my own little thing to it. She might, yeah. And yeah, I've already remember I told you that very last stencil that I got from Jonna, I've already used it. Well, yeah, I took the time and I traced all of that, and right. And so this is the pink portion, and here's the flowers. And yeah, this was attached to the blue, but because it had pink in it, I took it off the blue. Because guys, I just can't put pink and blue together. I just can't. There's a piece in here. There's a piece in here. This one, no, that's not it. There was one, the bottom. Let me see. It's here. I know it is. Well, anyway, so I've cut into this piece, and you can see that 6x6. And I tried to put it with the blue and the green, and it just, yeah. Now, I can use what my brain is going. I can use it this way. And I have a little, this is where I'll this is where I have the little, I personally put little gusset marks in here by scoring them. And then I score over here and I will glue and see by putting little gusset score marks down here, I can put more in. See that? When it's, but I also thought you can use it this way, and I'm assuming that's how they intended it to be used. But then if you're creating a book and you want the tabs going this way, you know, you can actually use this as like the front. You could glue the net page here, open it up, and you have a page. So yeah, I'm like, okay, well then I couldn't just stop, right? I'm like, so okay, guys. Oh no, this is part of Shauna Reject, and it was just sitting there because I had used the other part of it, and it was just sitting there before I put it back, and I go, oh, it's in the same color, so okay. Well, I have my Mariposa, right? And I have the Performance stack, and I'm like, okay, well, I will go into my Mariposa, and I will pick out things that I think will go with the pink Shauna paper. So here, and as you can see, I'm making a kit. And I'm like going, oh man. And I found myself, see the black paper from the Performance stack. And I even decided, this is also from the Performance stack here. It's more burgundy and brown rusty thing. So yeah, that goes in this. And then I went to my Helen paper that she sent me, and I went through, and she sent me several, a little bit of, this is Park Lane Heirloom. So this is for the pink part. See that? And yeah, right. So there. And this is from the Kirby Teasdale. And you're getting a little more feminine, a little bit of green, and that will go with the green stems and leaves. And yeah, there's some of that. This one is out of the, let me double check, make sure I'm saying it correctly. The Lost and Found Breeze and paper stack. And I thought this was an oddball, but I really liked it with the Shauna thing. I thought it would go well. This is from the Theodosia Square paper pack. Yeah. So this is all going to go in with the pink part of Shauna's kit. And now all that's left, oh yeah, and officially some of the girls saw me. This will be that odd thing because this is going to be yellows and pinks. And so this is going to be that really, ooh, in your face. So I'm adding just one of these from this paper stack. Yeah. So it's going to be in your face. So yeah, it's like, I need another kit, right? I need another kit, right? But I'm like, hello, Laura. I'm like, but, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. So yeah. And then, in addition to that, I got out my Stamperia Atelier paper pad that Tori sent me. And see, I did this with that other one, that bottle cap stencil, that my new one. See, I was altering around this one as well. And I took some of that, and I just took the parts that were the cream and white and sticking it in here. Anything that was blue and aqua went into the blue section of Shauna's digital kit. So yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, here. This is the other part. The upper part of this one had blue on it, blue and yellow. So I just took this part off and it's in the pink part. So yeah, I'm like, you know, but oh well, you know. So yeah, now I've got, oops. One moment, please. I went to, and I forgot that I had the little elements in there. So that's what I've been doing Sunday and Monday evening. No, actually Monday I got home so late. So it was Sunday evening I was doing this. And I'm like, really? That, yeah, my brain. So there's that one, right? And then, because I had the blue part, right? I had the blue part now. Watch this. Oh, and I decided to put also in here, into the pink part of the kit, I decided, this is a couple of napkins from Gila that I thought would be really nice with the pink portion of the kit. And here I'm going to literally, I'm just going to start stamping on this as is. Before I do it, before I take it apart, I'm just going to start stamping on this and see how that comes. And then I decided that I'm going to add some of my Canthra thingies that I got a while back. And for the pink one, I'm going to focus on this side. And I can actually take these apart. I've been looking at some of these and I can actually take these apart, because on the inside of these, like especially on this one here, and I can keep some of the stitching already came out of it. I can keep the thread and reuse it, but on the inside, see that? Yeah. So there's potential in that too. So I'm like, okay. Now, hold on, guys. Hold on to your seat. Here's the blue section. Here's the blue section of the kit. Yeah. And there's I went ahead and put some of this. These were sitting here. These were from an older Zandra Happy Mail. And this is a napkin that I pulled from Gila. And even though I'm not focusing on purple, there's a little smidgen of purple inside one of the papers. So I thought maybe that might work. That's why that's kind of sitting there on top. And I have a baby wipe that I worked I worked with. I might do my seahorses. And this is just some extra stuff color-wise. And I pulled some of this. This is where this will work, and you'll see, focusing on these two sides. Now here, and as you can see, I already started, and this is a part on that one thing that I showed you, where here's the 4x4, and as you can see it, and you know that it holds stuff. You're supposed to tuck stuff in, but I'm not understanding. I'm not remembering. I mean, I know I've seen it. People do it. And with this, I'm just for some reason not understanding it. But this is what I yeah, so I did this about an 1/8 inch, and it fits in here, but then you can't really do anything with it, you know? So I'm not quite remembering how to do that. And then this is where the blue led me. The blue side of the kit I have to show you. This is the blue side of the kit. As you can see, here's some of the elements. This is more, here's like an octopus and different things. And this is where I took the pink part that was showing. This is the digital. And this is, see, this is that we had the mask and the pink flower. Yeah, here's that part left over. And this is not part of it. But this is the part I was talking about. There's a slight purple hue to it that might work with that. Here's another part of the blue. This is called the Water Element Collection. And this is where the yellows and blues and a little bit of the green and the aqua. And here. And then here, which I think it goes this way. So on this one, I'm focusing more on the brown. So this is from the Atelier. And this is the side I will be focusing on because I like the damask. So yes, here again. And this is here. This is this is where I'm keeping all the things that had the blue and the green and the teal, all the little bits and pieces. And so yeah, this is from the Stamperia Atelier paper pad. Yeah, so you can kind of see. Yeah, I have to show this to you, you know, I mean, because this is where my brain, I'm like, seriously, I'm like, I really need another kit, right? Well, I can actually, this one I can do more steampunky, and I can do both of them industrial Renaissance. And so here I went, this is from the Mariposa paper pack. And it fits in with the, obviously, you see here's the aqua. And this is also from the Mariposa. And then I took some brown out of the performance pack. So some brown music. It's basically the same as the black music, but brown. And then I went into the Theodosia, you know, I went back to the Helen paper that she sent me. And I did, this is from I didn't name it yet. This is from the, I want to say Park Lane. But again, I just stuck with, I stuck with the aqua. And here's a little bit of that chartreuse yellow. And yeah, so I got me started. Now, all I have left to do is then, this is from the Lost and Found Breeze. So and oh, look at Houndstooth. Yeah. So yeah. And then, of course, here's that little oddball pop. So that's the blue kit, all coordinated around, and just little snippets that I had on my desk. They go in there. Sorry. But yeah, that all around surrounding Shauna's digitals. And then, of course, yeah, I have I never did show that I purchased the Muppet bag. But anyway, so yeah, it's like, phew. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, wow, you know. but they'll get used. And this one, like I said, can be more steampunky, and I might even, if because it has a water element, I even have the Stamperia, the one with the underwater gears, you know, the underwater hello there, you. Okay, this is for my snot nose. My snot nose bratty sister. It's okay, Candy. And yes, yes, I showed it. I got it. Well, you know, I got it. I got it. Yeah. So it's like, confound it, Judy. Too many twirls. Too many bloomin' twirls, Judy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I have the little charm here dangling. Yeah, he's next to Yoda. Yeah, yeah. He's sitting there dangling next to Yoda. So anyway, I'm like, and then the oddly enough, I think I want the pink one that I just showed you. I want that to be more, oddly enough, going into like my happy goth colors. And yeah, I could lock you in, seatbelt you in, and go into rhapsodies over my my happy goth color book, my coloring book. It's not a traditional coloring book, but anyway. So then I thought, okay, well, oh hey, maybe I can force them. We can look through some of this because it's one of my favorites. It's the wallflower one, and I have it up here to use it. And I thought, ooh, we could. Oh, yeah, like ooh, ooh, this would be pretty in the blue. Ooh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here's a bigger version. But ooh, ooh, this would be pretty in the blue part of the kit. But then I'm like, okay, what's the back side of this? Okay, yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, you know, yeah. But then what could I go? Even if I just chose one piece for each, here's another blue one that I could potentially use. Ooh, this would be nice in the pink one. But what's on the back? It has a little red, which is okay. That would be... this could maybe for the yellow one. Yeah. So, yeah, I might have to... Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh. Is that green or is that blue? I think that's actually a pale green, like a sage green, a pale sage green. So this one actually might, because of this here, the dark. Ooh, so I have, yeah, but I won't have that. I'm reading chat. So anyway, so that's what I've been doing there. I've been putting, yeah. So now I just have to make a place for it. You know, let me get this, make sure I have a solid 12 by 12 piece behind. Now this is not quite solid. So let me shift some of this around here. Get this shifted around this way. Okay, now. All right, so we got this. I put this up with that. And do I need anything up here? Put this, I'm going to put this back, or at least there. And will I need any paint? I don't know. But just in case, I will put this down here. There's a part of me that wants to play with this, but then I wouldn't know what to do. And I'm not really sure what to do. I said it's kind of like a whatever day. Let's see, we have, okay, we've been here a little over an hour, just a little bit. And yeah, I'm trying to be patient. That's all we can do. Because, you know, when you stop and think about it, the post people are on the front line. They're part of that front line. And you just have to. I have one a haul. It's a small kit that I purchased, and I got it before I purchased from Jonna. I got Jonna's already, but the little kit that I bought, the last we heard, it's somewhere in Arizona area, and it's driving around in Arizona somewhere. Hopefully, eventually it'll, you know, it will get up here in my neck of the woods, but yeah, it's still meandering in Arizona somewhere. So, but that's okay. And then, guys, for the blue kit, then I saw this today, right before we got on. Now, this is a kit, and there's like a dead sock in there. It's a clean sock, but it's a dead sock. This is leftovers from a wall art that I made years ago. And I got to thinking, oh, like, see here, this is some trim that I used. This would be pretty in that blue kit. And it was all blues. It was around a Limoges brooch. I have it to where I fixed the wall art, and here's some blue beads. The parts I didn't use, and I kept it all in this 4x4 container. The different parts of it I used. And here's Nostalgique. I must have used the Age typewriter ABC. I must have used that on it. That could be used for collage. Oh, Simca. Interesting. Yeah, here's some more beads. These are recycled beads. Yeah, this was yeah. Yeah, and this is stuff that I used. All kinds of stuff in here. Oh, here's some, this is a phone cover. These were, I don't know what they call them, but they were like $20 a packaging, and I got them at a phone store. I was in there, and my husband we were buying phones or something, and I went tootling around, and I found the clearance section, and they had them in blues, camo, and pink. They had them in this blue kind, and they were for phone covers. See, all different kinds of things. And this one I stitched on, but obviously I didn't use it. This was actually the sticky part, and I don't know why, but anyway, yeah. So I thought, oh, hey, here's the here's like a tea bag that I didn't use. All kinds of stuff in here. So a little bit of fabric that was left over that I didn't use. So I'm thinking, now I'm like, oh, well, I mean, this has been in here for like years. This is actually some fabric paper I made. And this is actually the cashew. You know the almond rocas? Well, this is from the cashew. And with that, you had to be careful because see, it came apart from the fabric. But see, it's the blue shiny wrapper from the cashew. And this is one of my favorite papers that I made. It was black and white zebra, and the shades of blue. This is one, and I made it strictly for this project. I'm gonna have to go hunting for that. I don't know where that is, but it's funny how, yeah, and here's some buttons that I didn't use them all. So I, just some old family buttons. I think these were from a pea coat. Yeah. So yeah, I thought, oh, hey, I never did put this away. So that could very easily be something that I could do in here, into that kit. So yeah. Ideas going off in your head, Dead clean sock. Well, I'm assuming I used it for stuffing. Let me check it out. Oh, let's see. Maybe this is one I needed. Well, there's no hole in this one. Huh. Well, what in the tarnation was it doing in there? I've been looking for the other one. Well, isn't that hilarious? Oh, my giggles. And it has no hole, so I wasn't. Oh, my giggles. Yay! You know how long I've been looking for this sock? Shh, we won't tell anybody. We won't tell nobody. Mum's the word. Nope, we won't tell anybody. Nobody. Pew. So this is what happens. Your brain gets thinking about something, and then it's like, okay, now I got to get out, and I got to get like this out. And I finally found this because I'm in the process of doing Happy Mail for Laura. And I need this is one of these that I got a gift certificate. And this is one that it was not on sale. and I splurged because I knew that I would use it all the time. And it's one of these ones, and it gets a little interesting sometimes when I use it, but I muddle through, and I'm thinking, oh, this would be so cute to do those little, I'm not normally into small books like this, but I know other people are. And even in like the 6x6 that I had here, that I was using, that 4x4, whatever it was, the 6x6. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, because this holds little things like that. So I'm like, yay, I found it, because I had it sitting over here like 2 or 3 months ago to use it, and then it got covered up with something, and then I went looking for something else, and I go, oh, Eureka, I found it, I found it. Well, let's see, what can we do? I'm a little bit of a jabberjaw today, just nothing particular. Yeah. We could, what could we do? Let's see. I could bug this stamp, but then what could we, do I dare, you want me to, oh, but, 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 Judy, I'm not twirling for you. No way. I'm not twirling for you. But that's probably something that I should wait on. I know that I want to stamp on it. I just need to make a little more notes. And I do know that the pink one will be probably musical and kind of like a little bit of fashion. Something I might make a little story up, or I mean, there's enough paper here that yeah, let's kind of like put a damper on it. And then I'm like, well, I don't exactly have your issue, but oh boy, howdy. I have this, I've mentioned it before, and I don't even know if I even, well, I could show you the exercise and then she'd slap me. Judy would slap me. She'd slap me. Because see, on the wobble chair, I've showed you the wobble chair before. And you know, it's one of the classic style exercise, like a bench, but it's this way, and then it has up on top, up on the very top, the post, and up on top it has to work the neck area, and then on the back end of it, it has where you lift your legs. It has a drop down tiered system, 1, 2, 3, I think, or 3 or 4, where you do your hamstring. It does different things depending on the exercise, what your need. It's a multi-purpose exercise unit, and the wobble chair, but you have to get up close and personal with that bar, and I have to hold, and I'm bearing down on the handles up here. Here's the post, and I'm bearing down, and I'm on that thing, and I've got that wobble chair going slant like this. And like I said, I'm up close and personal with the post. And you have to bear down with your hands. And then I have to push my lower back completely out while still stuck to the bar. And then I have to simultaneously hold it for about 5, as long as I can, and then shimmy up that thing, still stay close onto that bar, and then put my neck and my head clear back for however long I can. And I have to do that seamlessly. And I'm like, and it always gets my left ribs. Like going, yeah. Yes, it's kind of sort of sitting down though, Judy. Sitting down on that wobble chair, slanted like this. Yeah. And I'm like, oh man, that one still gets me. But I tell you, it's working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Kimberly. Shh. Kimberly. Were you going in for something that you had tossed in there? Or you just do it randomly? Oh, hey, I'll just fall into the recycle bin. Oh, it's just too funny. Oh, my giggles. Okay. Oh, wow. What can we do? I gotta come up with something. We got like 15 seconds left before my alarm goes off. We gotta do something. I guess I could bring cousin It out. Let's see. Let's see what will. And I know I didn't finish last. There it is. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, I'll do another. Okay, I started another hour. That will be 12:15 my time. So we'll figure something out. This is my one little word, and I'm doing that again this year. And I'll tell you something. Oh no, this one back here, I left enough space. And this is on my stream somewhere. But we were working in this, and it was all about this weird, it's kind of like she was a twin. We had this whole story going. And this was yeah, and we were pasting in. She collected vintage goggles. I remember that. She collected vintage goggles, and her family had a history of secret agents. Here like this. Here's SecNav, and yeah. And it was something, this was kind of like the Maltese Falcon, and this rooster was, I guess it was a priceless piece of something. I don't know, something about, I forget exactly, but yeah. And then there was I left enough room, and I forget how I was supposed to, maybe I was supposed to come forward and put the, yeah. We're laughing with you, Kimberly, not at you, right? You do know that. So this I will have to, now this is my one little word where I've been, when I decided to go, and this is a September, October 2007 Somerset Studio. And I've kept some of these articles, and some of them I've gotten rid of. Yeah. So this one I'm keeping. Although I'm not necessarily into this, but it was more this. Yeah, it was more of this kind of stuff. But because it was part of it, I kept it. This one, obviously, she was naked. So it's a good thing. I need a, let me, let's see. And wear your beanie so you can twirl out of it. You can just click that beanie twirly on it, the twirly bird on the beanie, and go. Yep. And this one, this is one I think we did, or did I do this privately? I forget whether I did this on camera or not. And again, some of the stuff that I didn't want to keep, but I wanted to keep the color combination. So I began the process of, now this one here. Oh, and look at this. This is the sticker. Puts me in mind of a sticker book. 3:36 a.m. on 6/28/20. Ink blot characters. I kept this one. This article. You know, the antiquarian, that could be. So anyway, let's see. I'm looking for what we were working in last week, and I'm going, what were we doing last week? I know I didn't finish it. I mean, seriously, what was I doing? I mean, honestly, it's like I got up and it just, okay, I'm done. Oh, I had an incident. I'm going to have to go through. My hand stopped holding. I had my chocolate shake for breakfast. This was Monday morning, I think. Or was it? I don't know. No, maybe it was Tuesday morning. I don't know. Anyway, it was one of the mornings here recently. I was drinking my milkshake. I went to put it, and I went to, because I know that I have to be careful. So as I was taking this hand to go underneath and to hold it both, this hand dropped it. My shake. And all I had, see, chocolate shake. I says, well, husband, your breakfast will be late this morning. And I tossed him a hard-boiled egg. Yeah, now I have to go through. See? And yeah, I tell you, I think I used about 30 baby wipes. And now I have to go through And I have to art. I have to art. Because you can't just leave that on the floor. I had to pick it up. See, so I have to go through now, and my Clem book got it. A lot of my knock around books got it, but oh yeah. So some of these, yeah, they feel kind of creepy, but I'm like, phew. I'll have to glue some washi tape in or something to help visual to keep the yeah. I'm like, oh man, I am so not amused. And yeah. And as you can see, I have chocolate. So yeah, guess what? This is gonna get some painting done on it. I'm like, oh man. Hopefully there's nothing. I have to be careful because they got some naked stuff in here in this book. But yeah. It got a little bit, but not aggressive. But yeah. I could just maybe put some coffee stained something on there. Like some old, I could glue some tea bags in places and kind of make it look like. But yeah, it's like, can you remember what I was doing last week? I mean, seriously. I mean, do I have to resort to actually going and looking at my video? I may have to do that. If you guys can't help me, I'm like, wow. What in the tar was I doing last Wednesday? But, however, we showed up, right? We showed up. And Judy did a good job of gluing down all that glitter. Just saying. Barb Owens would be proud. No glitter coming off of that puppy. Now I understand what she was saying. I'm tapping my toe waiting for the glue to dry. Hello there, Deborah. We haven't quite got started on anything. Yeah. We haven't quite. Oops, that wasn't. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I figured out where I put the potentially cross-eyed girl. I found the potentially cross-eyed girl stamp. Yeah, I don't know if she's cross-eyed or what. But here she is, right there, in all of her weird glory. And her, yeah. And her, yeah. So there's that. So it's like, what could we do? We've got basically 45 minutes to do something. We got to do something. I guess you could watch me. I wonder. If I hate to just pick that up and just kind of start Oof. Because I had planned to wait until either next week or the first part of January to finish Laura's Happy Mail. I don't necessarily want to rush that. What could we do? What were we doing? Did we work in that book? Oh, if I could. Oh, no, that might be something. Ooh, this book here. This was actually part of my class. And I noticed that I hoard the other napkin. But this, see, I was able to actually peel it off because I glued it here. And now I've got this really basically glassine napkin. And this is on linen. So, you know, I've got this. The pink one could actually go in here. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. The pink kit, I could maybe play with that one. So yeah, were we playing in this one? I suppose we could play in this one. You know what? We could maybe just start a little dabble, do ya? Let's just go. Yeah. Okay. So we'll have to write down in this book. Oh, we finally got around to the comp book. So let's just, hey, you know what? We're going to do it. We got to do something. We came, and then I'm thinking, what am I going to do with these? And that's one of the reasons why I kept thinking, no, I'm not going to do it. But then I kept watching Debbie do her comp book, and I'm like, oh, I've got to do it. So I pulled it out. It's like, what am I going to do with this after I get them done? That's some bright-eyed and bushy-tailed green. Okay. Ooh. We're going in. We're going in. Maybe we can cross-eyed girl. We can play with the cross-eyed girl. Okay. Let's see. This is an in style. Let me check real quick to see if there's any interesting naked women in here. I don't want to, you know. Ooh, she looks familiar. Who is she? Oh, I know who she reminds me of. I don't see any off. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. The way she's got the camera angle. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Ooh. Okay, she could be over here. She could be down here. I picked this up because of this. I got this at my Pettibon. I have to be kind of careful. Oh, wow. Chanel number 5. Woo! Hello. In your face. Like, wow, in your face. But it's pretty. Pretty color. Oh, that does smell good. I had never smelled Chanel number 5 before. Ooh, never smelled it before. Now I know. Okay, here's the... That's kind of interesting here. But then this is a smaller version of this. That caught my attention. I like the houndstoothy um um okay, this is an odd one. Okay, how's that? Does he look familiar? Do I want to know who he is? Well, let's find out. Oh. And pink scrunchies. Okay, the guy likes pink. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Ooh. Una, she's kind of interesting. Ooh. Is that a hen or a rooster? Probably a hen. I like her too. I like the way they, I don't know, flashed her out or something. Ooh. I better check chat. Okay, hold on. I'm reading chat. I better watch chat. I never have had Kimberly's address. Yeah, Joan. Chat is jumpy. Okay, let's see. Hey, I know you guys. We have a long history. Eyeballs looking at you. Ooby eyes. Just ooby eyes. Right there, ooby eyes. Looking at you, eyeballing you. I want her out of here. Right there. And if you need to fall asleep, fall asleep. Oh my word. I was modding over at Vicky's on Tuesday. There was a few wallflowers or lurkers. But before I fell asleep, I was the only one in chat talking. I woke up and I'm like, oh, how long has she been gone? How long has she? And I checked and I kept checking. I says, is she live? And obviously it was rendering because I couldn't. Yeah. But I'm like, oops. But it was a day after Pettibon. And, you know, just really, yeah. Wow. Day after Pettibon. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I just like the look of it. Maybe it's, I don't know. I just like the look of it. We're going to go here. So let's see. We have to put some paint down. And we're just going to go fly by the seat of your pants. We're not going to put any plastic down. At least it's not immediately. Okay. Just saying. And I'm telling you, man, I was like, wow. That's, let's see. Okay, what color? We have kind of, oh, pink and blue. I'm not putting pink and blue, confound it. Not put pink and blue. No, I refuse to put pink and blue together. You better start writing it down, Judy, so you can tell yourself next month. Yeah. You better write it down, Judy, so you can tell yourself. Maybe we should do, oh, do I want to get that wet? We'll just wet it again. Let's see. Do we go Laura? Let's see. I haven't put Laura's in yet. I haven't put them in between. I haven't taken the time yet. We could go Scully. That actually might go on the green page. In your face. Oh, I do like that one. I do. It's like this one. Let's see. In your, oh, cherries. I'm thankful. Let's see. Nope, can't use the hydrangeas. They could go tiptoeing through the tulips. The girls could go tiptoeing through the tulips. Did I just give you an earworm? I actually hope so. I just gave you an earworm. I just gave you an earworm. Yeah, I just gave you an earworm. I just gave you an earworm. I just gave you an earworm. Okay. You would not. Of course, if we don't want to talk her into it. No, be very calm. Just, pretend like you're deleting what Judy just said. We're going to ignore what Judy said. Okay. We're ignoring what she just said. Oh, okay. We're going in with Sugar Plum. Okay. Oopsie. Whoa. Oh. Ah. Did I get my... Oh, what is the... I had never knew how to pronounce it. But my crash, the crash, until just like a couple weeks ago or something. I think they call it a crash. And I go, oh, that's how you pronounce that word. Well, do you think we have pink? I think we have pink. Oh, we don't want to make mud. Of course, if I do this and I have to turn my heat gun on, you'll get streaks of pink. I'm about ready to go pee again on my hair. Yep, I'm just about ready to do that. Yep. It's a good thing my husband likes short hair. Uh-oh, my stomach is growling. Shh, don't tell anybody. So if you hear this weird noise, one of the things that I'm still getting used to is literally after I exercise on Monday evenings, I am so bloomin' hungry. And then the next day I'm like hungry. I'm like hungry. And I'm like, really? Seriously? That little tiny bit of exercise makes me hungry like that? I'm like, wow, freaking out. But, so I just go with it. And I try to be careful with it, but I still, hey, trying to get, but, okay. So we're going to use that part of it. And I kept the taller, the taller tulips for something else. And well, yeah. Oh, hey, I already have the poof on top, the wild, like a mohawk. Yeah, I was telling the girl at Pettibon on Monday, I says, yeah, I opened up the door. Our neighbor, we had 2 packages for, she knocked on the door Saturday and I knew who it was. I could tell by her knock. Had the 2 boxes in my hand and I opened up the door, handed them her boxes and said, okay, thank you. And thank you. Oh, you're welcome. And then I went into the bathroom. The bathroom light was on. And I happened to look in the mirror. Mohawk City. Like, it's a good thing that she knows me. I'm like, okay. Mohawk. Yeah. And it's not on purpose. The mohawk is not on purpose, Judy. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not on purpose. I don't do mohawks. But I'm like, seriously, where'd that come from? My hair. And of course, during the winter, I have static electricity in my hair. So that could be part of it. And then if you happen to be wearing a beanie of any kind, a hat of any kind, and you have static electricity that goes through your hair all the time in the winter months, never in the summer or spring, only in the winter does this happen. You get this freaky mohawk. Yeah. Once you've been bald, you get a little riskier. Oh, yeah, yep. Keep an eye on you. I'm keeping an eye on you right there. I'm telling you. And if we keep talking, this actually may be dry. Okay, so now these are our colors. These are our colors. Okay, I'm going in. Let's see. What do we have? I'm not putting blue. There's no way I'm putting blue. However, I could be persuaded to put electric plum. Let's just put some electric plum in here. Oh, yep, it's open. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, iridescent. I do like these, the Arteza iridescent acrylic colors. And I'm going to probably have to put them on my wish list to make sure. Actually, I should go ahead now and put them on my wish list now so that when the time comes, all I have to do is go to my wish list and boom, they're there, you know, and I don't have to look them up. Oh my giggles. Well, hey, I remember growing up, my mom, I'm telling you, we don't know how she did it. Of course, we now know that we're older. We understand now. She knew. I mean, you know, you understand it, but I'm telling you, we were looking on the back of my mom's head for her other eyeballs. I'm telling you. Oh my, I'm telling you. That was Mom. And then like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You're messing with my hair, you know? I mean, this is a woman who went to the salon once a week. You're messing with my hair. Don't mess with my hair. And, you know, we got to hug her and everything, but don't mess with her hair. And we were stealthily trying to, we were looking for her eyeballs on the back of her head. She got so, but Mom, hold still. No, you're messing with my hair. You know how much money that costs. No, leave me alone. Yep. Yeah. Don't mess with my hair. But Mom, we have to look. No, you're not looking. What are you looking for? And then, of course, when she realized what we were doing, then she like, oh, okay. And then she allowed us to look. But I mean, there were rules. There were rules. We had to see for ourselves that, no, I'm not an alien. I'm your mother. And that's all she would say. Like, but Mom. Yeah. But yeah, once she understood what we were, but I'm telling you, It was some kind of awful trying to get Mom to sit still so we could look to see where her other eyes were. What are you guys whispering for? What are you talking about? What are you up to? And, of course, nothing, because, we were, hey. And then when she, like I said, when she finally figured out then she allowed us to do it. Like I said, there were rules, boy. We had to follow them rules. And then, like, one time we were like co-conspirators. Of course, you know how brothers and sisters are, I mean, one minute he was forcing me to eat dirt. And the next minute, being my older brother, he was forcing me to do something I didn't want to do. And eat dirt, Like, I don't want to eat dirt. Eat dead bees. No, I'm not going to eat dead bees. You eat dead bees or else, Like, no. Oh, anyway. Just little random brother-sister things, I'm like, yeah. And we were like, one time, will you help Mom with her hair? You look. No, I'm not going to get in trouble. Don't you get me in trouble. But you have to. And I said, no, I'm not, If you want to go find out where her other eyeballs are, you go look. You help her. Because, she had this system before she went to bed. She had this whole system about, oh man, it would take upwards sometimes 20 minutes. But she had her hair, oh my word, she had her hair wrapped. And if my dad wasn't home, I got to help her. Well, you think that's pink? Or she could just be lurking. She says she often lurks. She has me on low. Where she can, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, I should probably say hello, lurkers. Do you think we have pink here? Now, Shauna would freak out, and she'd say, I have to put white on here. But I wonder, let's see what we could see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh. Hello, Lena. But anyway, I'm like, yeah, you think that's enough? Yeah. Now I'm wondering, now is there room for the girls? But her, she has, it's the look. It's the way that I could practice. It catches my attention. It's the odd angle of the camera and all of that catches my attention. We want to keep her. And let's see, where's the face? Oops, where's the face? I think, is that where's yeah, the one we think might be cross-eyed, my cross-eyed stamp, this one. Huh, where's the piece that was right here? Well, because this is a, you know, it could be randomly. It's got to mean something. Interesting. About the, not about getting beaten up, but the developing. We used to stick them on the bathroom tiles to glaze them. Where's that other eye face? Well, that will have to do. That wasn't it, though. Oh, well, that'll have to do. Okay. And this one I could do here, but then if I have to, but I also like her. Of course, now, see, it's too much. I'd have to put her somewhere else, but I do like her. I like the, I don't know if you call that flashed out or what, but I like the, and I like her glasses, the way they have the, like she's looking into like, you know, like a glass windows in the offices, you know. She'll have to go someplace else, but this one, it's the odd angle of her, and I could play with that. You know, I could use it, keep it here, then work around it. But first we got to put some tulips. Now that I got them out, we're putting tulips down. I'm telling you. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should we go with 8? Mix it up a bit. Let's go with 8. We'll go with an even number. We got about 14 minutes before my thingy goes off. Oh, I tell you, then there was one time we were in, I remember this, and I was a little girl. I mean, I was under the age of kindergarten, and we lived in a trailer court. We were in, California, and my brother was in kindergarten. I hadn't gotten to kindergarten yet, obviously, duh, because I just said so. Well, anyway, we lived at the end. We lived right in a trailer park. You know, we were the last trailer right before, you know, where they keep the locked space for like oversized vehicles for the people who live in the trailer court. And we were kind of like the unofficial caretakers of the gate kind of thing, making sure, just keeping an eye out and helping. That's not too bad. I don't know what we'll do with it, but you know, hey, it's a layer. This is about layers, and of course, you know, being an older brother, he felt he could boss me around, and of course, I had to tell him that, you know, no, mom is the one that bosses me around. Mom and dad bosses me around. You're my big brother. You don't boss me around. You're just my big brother. And, I for the most part, stood up for myself, but I was still young enough that, he had because he was just slightly older, enough older than he's a little more wisdom, with being able to bug and stuff and get away with things. And mom told him to stay because here's the trailer and here's the area for the extra storage campers and and all of that. And here's the school. There was a brick wall, and the school that my brother went to was right on the other side of that brick wall. Well, in the play yard, they had, and we lit the hills, and like just I don't know, in the part of California where we lived, you could look out and you could see all these rolling hills and and you could see for miles. So I guess it was some kind of, in that particular area, it was like some farming country. And my brother, it got the better of him because my mom said you can't go. We had boundaries. Well, one day I says, you're going to get in trouble. And I watched him do it. And I says, you're going to get in trouble. Mom said no. Dad said no. You have boundaries. We both have boundaries. We can't go there. And you're going to get in trouble. And he says, and then of course, being a brother, he threatened me. And I'm like, you're going to get in trouble. And I just had this, you're going to get in trouble. And I just left, and then he was out and I watched him. I stood there and I watched, and 45 minutes or so went by and I just kind of kept getting, oh, they're telling me that the whatchamacallit's, Joan's getting the swirly thing. And anyway, and I don't know how long went by, and all of a sudden I followed. I was small and I just knew I had to follow my brother. So I did exactly what he did. I had watched him and I scurried over that fence. You have to understand, I was like 3 years old. I mean, and it was a scary thing for me to do, but I did it because I just knew I had to follow my brother. So I did exactly what he did and I followed him. And what had happened was that he got injured. And okay, Kimberly. And he, because he would have been back because he says, I'm going to go there and then I'll be back. And so don't tell mom. And I says, well, you're going to get in trouble. And I'm like, I just, and, but something told me, follow him. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble, but follow him. So I followed him. And it was a good thing I did because he had injured himself. He had gotten injured. And there was a bunch of glass, a bunch of older kids who had been out partying, and you could tell. And that's one of the reasons why we were told, because mom and dad knew best. This is something that us younger kids, we didn't know anything about. We didn't know about older kids partying and, but he found out the hard way. And he was freaked out because he had stepped on glass and he knew enough that he couldn't move. He knew better. But now it didn't take, as a older brother, it took him a while, but then he got back to his old ornery self, being an older brother. But I'm looking for my glue. Oh, wait a minute. But I'm so glad I followed that intuition to follow him. I couldn't move him, and I did the best I can. I says I knew enough even at that age to have his feet up. So I got a rock or something, a couple rocks or something where he could keep his leg up, and I didn't have enough strength to wrap anything around him. But anyway, I went back and I knew how to get to him. So I went back knowing, I says, "Oh, mom's going to get mad." Ooh, you know, but I got, and I went in and I told my mom, I said, "You got to come, my brother, his name and and I can take you to him." But mom had the key, and then when she found out, she's, "Oh," and she had a set of keys to so it was easier, obviously, with mom. And there was a back gate because of some kind of law. There was also a back gate, another chain link, enough to fit one car in on the back side. So she opened both, and then we walked out. There was a path and stuff. And I took her to yeah. And ooh, after, she took care of my brother. She got everything under control, but ooh, my brother got it. My brother got in trouble, and I got in trouble not because I had gone, but I had to get in trouble because uh, it even though I had did good by listening to the intuition and following him because I knew he was in trouble, I still had to get in trouble because I had disobeyed. And it was a tough thing for my mom and dad to do, but oh yeah. But my brother never did that again. He found other mischief to get into, but that particular mischief he never did again. Yeah, and we got a talking to about we got a talking to. I said, yeah, yeah, we kind of grew up a little bit that day. Yeah, but oh, I tell you, I'm like, oh, brother. Oh, of course, yeah. I still have memories. My hair was in pin curls. I was 2 years old. My hair was in pin curls. And my mother actually, part of the reason why I remember it, but I actually still physically remember it in my own brain, is that my brother was into go-karts. Even at a really young age, he was into go-karts. And he had one, and I wanted to play, and I knew I had to ask him permission. It was his toy, so I had to ask permission. And of course, being an older brother, he would, yeah, no, you can't. He'd just, be an older brother. And then there were times, and then my mom was saying, there are times when my mom said, just let her sit in it. It's not like she's going to hurt the thing. And then, he would, oh, all right. So okay. And then my mom would turn her back and he'd pinch me. He'd pinch me. And then one time, I don't know, she had the camera and whatever. I don't know if it was my dad or my mom, but they snapped a picture of it. And they actually caught my brother, because then it's like when he could never say, oh, I don't do that. And I knew better. There were times when I just knew better just to keep my mouth shut. And then there were times when, because, yeah, I mean, being an older brother, an older sibling, they get you in trouble. I mean, they're just slightly older than you, and they know how to manipulate. And I'm like, oh, wow, it's a good thing that he 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 grew out of that. Oh man, I was so thankful when he grew out of that. He would pinch me, but I remember I was in pin curls all over my head because it was Saturday, and my mom was prepping my hair for Sunday the next day to go to church. I said, "Yeah, pin curls." But oh, yeah, it was fun. Things you remember. We're almost we're almost ready to say, but yeah. And my brother learned that day too how his actions put me in danger as well. So it was yeah, and you can't, yeah. Yep, but if I hadn't disobeyed, he could have very easily bled to death. So, it was a really hard thing for my parents to do, but they had to do it. They had to follow through on their word. So, I didn't get near as much punishment as my brother did, but I got punished. Oh, but I remember that as if it had happened like 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay. So, strange things you remember. All right. So, we know that that's a start. And before I glue these down, no, they will go in here. But before I glue these down, I will play doing some other things, I could add some yellow, some red, into I'm wondering, here's one of my favorite colors, cardinal red. That might be kind of tone on tone, but still kind of an interesting. I have very little of that left. I have, here's this Tuscan red, but the first Tuscan red I had was more of a tomato red, and this is not exactly tomato. So they must have changed their same brand, but they must have changed their because to me that's not Tuscan, the original Tuscan looked like. I think I still have the original bottle, and it's two very different reds. So pretend swirl. Okay, here. There. Okay, and yeah, here's the whoopee cushion. What do you feel like today, Judy? Here, let's. Is that a dud? Oh, what was that? Oh, wow. I must have to go looking for batteries for this. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. She sent me batteries. But did I use them already? Oh, I have to unscrew it. But she sent me extra batteries, so maybe I will have to replace the batteries on this. Orange. Is that what you feel like today? Yeah. Okay. Well, see. Okay, well, Oh, that's my, maybe I can even put butterflies. This is the butterflies from Ireland. Yeah. From Marta. Maybe I can put the butterflies on there. Or well, I don't know. A little too pink. I don't want a more of a pinky purple. Where the magenta and the fuchsia come together. It's too, and it makes that purpley color. This one could go into that into the element kit thing. I was going to say, yeah. So you have a, I was thinking, do you have a bruise? I don't know if I said that out loud. I don't think I did. I think I want to round the corner on that one. But then, yeah, so that's what I will do. Obviously, I think this is all dry by now. Yeah, this is all dry. I didn't even have to turn my whatchamacallit on. And yeah, that's what I get for not, but hey, we were flying by the seat of our pants today. I didn't put any plastic underneath it. This is not completely, I don't want to, it's a, oh wow, that's weird. Oh wow, that is weird. Oh, that's the, I dropped coffee on that. And the, wow, that's interesting. The coffee, and I thought for a minute that I had put a gouge in the tulip, but I didn't. Okay. So are you, it's just, let's see, because I know that he has, there are times when my ribs get out of whack, and he has to in some time, on Monday, I know that I watched, oh wow, finger puppet. Oh wow, I had never known that before. But anyway, the yeah. I'm laughing at Dot. Anyway, Dot. Anyway, so we're not supposed to laugh or giggle, but I watched him adjust this woman's ribs through her neck. Yeah, it can get really interesting. I know that he's had to adjust my ribs, the left side. And I forget if he had to do it through my neck or he was able to do it, if he was able to do it some other way. I forget now. I was just curious. Okay. Your Merry Christmas whack. Okay, you guys, we should probably start meandering out the door. I suppose I should officially unlock the door and unbuckle your seatbelts, because I had to push that, the you can't get out seatbelt button. Wonder what the new year one will be, Judy. So you're already telling us, Joan, that you think Dot's going to still carry her copper stick. Is that what you're referring to? Yes. Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas early for those of you who are across the pond and do it a day early. Just to say goodbye. I see it, and that moo ha ha ha, but moo ha ha, I can't quite get it. Moo ha 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 ha. Moo ha ha ha. This is a really interesting way to end. I wonder if you could kind of like Mary moo ha ha. No, because see, that sounds like a cow mooing. Moo, moi. It's moi ha ha. Is it moi ha ha? It's not moo like a cow. Now you got me thinking about the pronunciation. Oh, wait. Confound it. Is that moo ha ha shy? Wait, I thought you said moo shy. No, Lena. Lena didn't say moo shy, but it looks like she said that. The last A looks like an S. Moo shy. I thought Lena was helping me out to say it. And then a moo shy? Mwaha shy. Judy's not mwahaha shy at all. I mean, she gave me a little note that said she actually calligraphied the darn thing. Mwahaha. But oh yeah, like moonshine. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I did say moonshine. Yep, no moonshine here. Yeah. Judy, stay off the pole. And then Amber, hello and Merry Christmas. I thought you were honestly trying to help me out to say it right. Mooshai, moi shy. And I kept thinking, well, yeah, that's not shy. When you say moi ha ha or moo ha ha, that is not being shy. Anyway, odd conversation. I'll see you in the funny papers. And Judy, I'm telling you, be careful with yourself. And we could go on, yada, 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 yada. Or have you left yet? I don't know. Did you leave yet? I don't know. Okay. Don't want to hit that. One moment, please. All right. One moment. Officially, let me confound it. Yep. Love you. See you in the funny papers. And bye. Love you. Okay. There. Officially, we can go now. Because I said that. Officially. We're out of here. Adios. Muchacha. Okay. Bye.